CAS, number 1. Complaining about sports. First question. Well, this is not a question. This is an answer to the NBA. And complain about the Brooklyn Nets. We've all done it already. Even though they've only been assembled for like a couple of months. We're all complaining. Everybody is... I don't really have to say anything. Brooklyn is going to win the championship. Well, at least the Eastern Conference. At least. Like, if they don't make it in the playoffs, that's a disappointment. Shame on them. But if they at least make it to the finals, there's that. If they don't win, still made it to the finals. Who's the GOAT in the NBA? We all know Michael Jordan. I don't know why I wrote that down, but I think if LeBron James wins a couple more titles and just plays a little bit more, he could be the GOAT. He could dethrone Michael Jordan. If he's already passed him in points. He has 4 championships compared to Michael Jordan's 6. I think in a couple of years he can come back. He can come back, he'll be the best. If he just stays in shape, which, I mean, he's literally never got fat, he's never got too slim. He's literally the perfect body type for any of this. Mm-hmm. So I think in a couple of years it could be LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who had the best season in the NBA?
Mm. Well, I think I heard you comment, James Harden, and I pretty much would have to agree with that. This man just he will probably be a good shooter when he's 65.
Who's that? Even if let's just say this, he's still in his prime.
He still gets it done.
Somebody had to say that.
Yeah.
He's still in his prime.
He still does.
Some people have a year prime. Some people have 10-year primes.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James has had 20-year prime. Let's just be honest. He's still in his prime. James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't debate.
Yeah, he's still healthy. That's what I mean.
He's still healthy. And his beard is getting bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's known for his beard. So, what is the most unathletic sport? It's pretty good. I'm going to say, well, I was going to say hockey, but I'm pretty sure ice hockey is also a sport. That sounds dumb, I know.
Ice hockey is a sport.
Yeah. You don't have to be...
You have to be pretty athletic.
No, you literally just have to sit there. Boom, 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 boom. It gets intense, but that's about all you have to do. Just not be intense. Make sure it's not intense. What is the best season of sports in general? Sports history. This obviously whittles down to basketball and NFL, because let's be honest, have you ever seen a tennis player hit a ball so hard that it broke the ball? Have you ever seen an ice hockey player hit the puck so hard that it went...
Shatter the puck? No.
Have you ever seen somebody shatter a backboard? Yes. Have you ever seen somebody literally bend the entire thing because they... Have you ever seen somebody bend the field goal because they dunked on it too hard for an NFL touchdown celebration? Yes.
Yeah.
Does that whittle it down? Yes.
To basketball and football?
Yes, absolutely. NFL. If we're just talking...
But you know what? On the NFL, I actually think that the season that just passed was maybe the most dramatic by
it was
what happened.
Yeah, it's very dramatic. Everybody... What? Oh, Brady got traded.
Yeah. Then Brady goes to a new team.
I'm pretty sure I bet one person in the world
and
that's
that
a
team gets its first championship ever.
I bet one person that is a Patriots fan and saw Tom Brady literally was sitting in a chair watching the news, and then they flipped out of the chair and passed out.
Crying like a baby.
They probably didn't cry. They just went, probably just passed out. Sir, are you okay?
He gone.
What? Are you okay? Mustard.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty bad. What number was Kobe Bryant better in, 8 or 24? 1996 to 2006 was when he was 8. And 2006 to 2016. So, 10 years.
I'm thinking 8.
Yeah, 8. I think so. Like, when was the last time you saw a person get 81 points? You just don't see that.
No, you don't.
You never see that.
Rarely. Yes.
You never, ever see that. It's insane that people even have the audacity to look at a ball and literally just pretend they have crushed their face into the ball and they're going to hit it. It's something about Kobe Bryant and his 81-point game of him literally just running and scoring the ball. It's insane.
From everywhere.
It was, yeah, he literally would stop. People would stare at him. He'd shoot, and that ball was like a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a magnet, just right in there.
Yeah, some days are like that.
It's just something about that.
Yeah.
And then in number 24, he scored 60 in his last game, which you never see. You've never seen that.
That's rare. That's
It's
rare.
pretty rare. But 8 and 24, he was both good. But we're gonna say 8 because I'm pretty sure 60 is smaller than 80.
Well, and that's where they got their championships. And
That's
so
where they got their championships and stuff. Respect to Kobe. Sad that he died. What is the best college of basketball in football? Kentucky.
Yeah, let's go Big Blue. Absolutely.
Let's go Big Blue. This is actually filmed in Kentucky. I'm proud of my Big Blue Nation.
Yeah, go Big Blue.
Blue. My favorite color is blue. Everything is blue.
Go Blue.
Kentucky is blue and white. Blue and white. Blue.
Blue.
Like, literally any superstar you think of that is good comes from Kentucky. Devin Booker, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Karl Anthony Towns, Kentucky. Anthony Davis, Kentucky.
Oh, you can go a long
You
list
can
of
go
them.
long ways. Kevin Knox, Kentucky. I watched Kevin Knox play. A future NBA player I watched play. And that was fun.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
watching him score the ball. He was the superstar of that team, and he still is to this day.
Oh, Mo House shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, man.
And then my house.
Have a little special guest, don't we?
Yeah, that's special guest again.
We have a special guest.
I live at my house.
At your house, Ben?
I live at
Well,
Which way?
so if I want to put my house shoes on at your house, I can just put them on, you know. Then I don't have to stomp around with my old boots on, you know.
oh. Don't take them out and put those on.
Take-
But make sure no leaves on my house.
Oh,
It's gonna leave on my house.
well.
This my mine.
Okay, Ben. Let's continue with this.
Me?
No, we're gonna finish this. Okay, Ben. You go play. Is 23 a magic number? Yeah. Whenever I was sitting in bed last night writing these down, I was like, 23 is a magic number, 100%. Literally.
Well,
Think about
I grew
this.
up thinking,
Anthony Davis.
I grew up thinking 22 was, because that was my number when I played basketball.
Think about this. Anthony Davis, when he played in Kentucky and New Orleans, we haven't seen numbers being put up like that since Wilt Chamberlain. That is 60 years ago.
Very good point.
Like, he wore number 23, and now he wears number 3. LeBron James, 23. He's literally the king. Put the crown on his head, he's the king.
That is.
And then we
coveted
have Michael
number.
Jordan, tongue sticker outer, free throw line jumper, sucks at scoring threes, Michael Jordan.
That made the number 23
Yeah,
famous.
that made the number 23 famous. Like, come on. 23 is a magic number. Just think about it. As soon as Blessed Thee is given 23, boom. You're an instantly good player. I'm not saying the jersey number 23 is literally a wizard spell, but it's a wizard spell. And should be avoided at all costs.
Pretty much.
Let's just leave 23 to all the good players. If you wear, and also think about this, if you wear a number like 8, wait, no, not 8, like 6, when was the last time you've seen a player that's good that wears 6?
It would take a Jordan to wear a 6 to make it a famous number.
Yeah, there's that. That's just weird. It's literally chicken scratch. I couldn't see anything last night. It was literally chicken scratch. Okay, what does that say? You just start talking. I'm gonna try and read this.
All right, then.
Ooh, who is the best player to never win one of these things? A ring.
The ring.
The ring. Who is the best player to never win a ring? Who is the best player that's never got to? Who's the best player that's never got to jump up with joy after they win a title?
The title.
The title. Well, we can't say Bill Russell, right? He had too many rings for his finger.
Who would you think?
Either Dikembe Mutombo or Allen Iverson.
I would say between those two is definitely AI.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, he's like I heard one of them say he was 6 foot nothing, but man,
he was good for 6 foot.
Yeah, he could make.
It's something about him touching that ball, dribbling, shooting, and then stepping over someone.
Yeah,
how many?
Just too
like
fast
tell
and
me,
smart.
tell me how many times you've seen the clip where he just boom, goes and he just steps over him, gives him a nice little glare, and he is destroyed. And I love how he had literally the same hair too. He probably looked up to Allen Iverson, and yet he's stepping over this man like he's a sheep, just stepping over him, just like ew, get away from me.
Already that's cool.
All right, just get out of here. And that's insane, because you got to think of how much skill it takes to literally cross up an NBA player and make them just feel stupid.
Well, let me ask you one. Who playing right now is the most fun player for you to watch?
LeBron James. Oh yeah.
You still prefer watching him?
Yeah. Like, when's the last time you've seen somebody play like Michael Jordan that's not as good as Michael Jordan? No one! What?
Do a podcast?
We have another
Yes.
very, very special guest
There's my
on
sister.
our program today. Come on through, my baby. Let me introduce you.
That's my
this
sister.
is my boo-boo.
She's trying to interrupt because she
Riley and-
knows.
Riley and Ellen. My boo-boo.
She knows that we're doing a podcast, so she's trying to come in.
Okay, so my favorite to watch right now is still Steph. Steph is fun to watch.
I
He
actually
does so
heard
many
that.
different things. He gets steals. He thinks ahead of the basketball.
It's kind of like he can see the future.
Yeah, he thinks 2 or 3 moves ahead of what they're even doing.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen the clip where Stephen Curry and there's Kevin Durant running down the court and he just throws it behind his back, it bounces to Kevin Durant, and then Kevin Durant dunks it right in someone's face? Like, you got to think of how much skill that takes to be bouncing the ball, catch it, boom! And it's just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. It's like skipping rock. Boom, 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 boom.
Like the time he dribbled around all 5 players on one team. And then,
Yeah. He literally, it's something about him. He's kind of like a noodle. He just kind of slips everywhere.
every one of them reaching for it.
Yeah, and yet, it's like if you tried to get, it's kind of like this. If you bought something, but you had to take it to get it. That's kind of what it's like. you kind of bought your way. You kind of got your way into the NBA. You faced Stephen Curry, and now you have to get it if you want it.
You have to take it.
You have to. It's something about Stephen Curry, and okay, let's move away from Stephen Curry for a second.
Okay.
People say that Michael Jordan was so good because it was an easier time, and really it was a harder time. But Michael Jordan just embarrassed his competition. He
At times.
He just embarrassed him.
Yeah.
He would, he literally went up to Patrick Ewing and slammed it in his face. When was the last time you've seen a 7-footer get dunked on by a 6'6"?
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's insane. Or,
They said the reason he done that was because
Scottie Pippen did it.
A fan yelled from the seats that
Dunk on him.
Jordan had just dunked on somebody that was shorter than him.
Yeah.
And this guy hollered, "Hey, do that to somebody your own size." And then when he went back down, the next time, dunk on Patrick.
And
then
he's
you
like
come
7
back by
foot.
that fan, he yelled, "That big enough?"
Hold on, Papa. Mama,
That's true story.
That
I
big
heard.
enough? No, make it bigger. 7'6". Go to
Yeah.
Yao Ming. Come on. Pick on someone your own size.
Yeah, dunk on Yao.
Dunk on Yao Ming.
He could.
Yeah, he honestly could if he wanted to.
Yeah, he had hops.
Somebody could be 10 feet tall and he'd still find a way to get to the rim.
Yeah, he had hops now.
There's a reason he's called Air Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. When was the last time you've heard somebody called Air? Look, I'm producing air right now.
Okay.
That's about all I have to say for now.
Yeah, this program now is just about ended, and I've had a ball. Give me about 10. 5 ain't hardly enough on a show like this. Takes 10 to get her in, So
Yeah,
now I've had a ball, and I hope this works out real good.
Well, let's hope it works, and we're about to see. This is CAS, and we're checking out.